Okay, today we're going to be working on the Husqvarna zero-turn mower. This one right here is a Z254F. So it's a 54-inch cutting blade right here, or cutting deck. But one thing we're really going to be doing today is just changing the oil. And for anybody that hasn't done it before, it's kind of easy. But like when I first got this thing right out of the factory, or no, I didn't go to the factory to go get it. But the first time that I ever changed the oil on this thing, I think they wanted you to change the oil at 10 hours because the other oil's got a bunch of zinc and everything in there. So they wanted you to change it at 10 hours and then they call for every 100 hours after that. I've got 52 hours on here, 53 hours on here total. So I think I'm just going to change it once a year. That seems better than waiting and just doing it every 2 years. So the engine that we're working on though it's a Kawasaki engine. It's the FR691V. So you can see it's right here. And your oil filter is going to be off to the right. It's just going to be right down by it's just right here, right by your oil checker thing. Now to drain it, there's not like a plug on the bottom or anything. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Just this little thing right here. But when I got that one, when it was still brand new, let me zoom it out here. When it was still brand new, the first time I went to go change the oil, that little part on there was on there so tight that I really thought I was going to have to cut the hose to get it off. So, but if you look at it, there's a nut on the one side. Just take that first nut out. But there's also a nut a little bit further back where you can kind of hold on to it a little bit better. So if you got to put a wrench or something like that on there, that's how you do it. Let me get set up here, and I don't know what nut size that is, but I'm going to call it 18. We'll just call it 18. That'll be fine. Hang on. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I can do this all one-handed. So you really got to go up from the bottom here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to turn it. I am definitely going to have to put something else on the back there. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put a wrench. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a wrench over here. It's going to be on that back nut, and we're going to see if we can't break this other one loose. It shouldn't be that difficult. It shouldn't be that difficult because when I put it back on, I don't generally put these things back on that tight. Okay, after 4 hours, finally got it broken loose. It didn't take that long. Really, this wasn't on there that tight, but you really have to put a wrench on this back side back here. See if I can get it on camera. I don't know if you can barely see the wrench kind of just hanging down here. But you have to get a wrench on that back side, or else, because the rest of it's just rubber hose, and it just wants to turn. So once you get that wrench on there, you can kind of use it to to break it, you know, to hold it for you. But you only need like 5 or 6 hands for it. See, here's the plug. That's the plug that comes out. So we're going to give it a few minutes here to drain all the oil out of it, and then I'll check back in with you. Alright, back. Finally ended up draining out. This thing legitimately takes forever to drain. You might want to make sure you warm it up pretty nice. It'd probably make it flow a little bit easier. But it took forever to drain out. And I don't mean just like that little at the end that's never quite finished. This was from the beginning. It was taking for forever. So yeah, I guess if you're gonna do it, maybe start it the night before or something. I don't know. But it's done. The only thing I got left to do now is to add oil back into it. So we just got to take this thing back out and go ahead and start adding the oil. But I got everything replaced. Got the oil filter replaced. So yeah, it's all done. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Just put them in the comments down below. Thanks.